Welcome to the Sofa Rehab YouTube channel. This is a video demonstrating how to use the leather and vinyl filler paste from Sofa Rehab. So taking a look at the damage here, you can see there is a scuff to the surface. We class this as superficial. There's definitely grain loss, some rough edges, but there's no hole. There are some deep crevices within this scuff that require the leather filler. So getting into the repair, we use the palette knife supplied with the filler. We take a small amount of filler first of all and apply that to the deeper areas of the scuff only. The idea here is to fill the low points rather than trying to fill the entire scuff in one sweep. Remove the excess filler from the surrounding area prior to drying. Moving on to drying the filler, the recommended process is using a hairdryer. Allow between 1 and 4 minutes per coat, depending on the thickness of the filler applied. Fully cure the filler before moving on to the next application. The filler can be allowed to dry at room temperature also. Using your finger or palette knife, check for adhesion and curing of the filler. Apply the second coat of filler. This time, apply the filler to the entire scuff. Apply a thin coat. Then use the palette knife to level the filler. Remove the excess filler from the surrounding area. Filler begins to dry on contact. As the leather in this video is already warm, the filler has begun to cure, making the removal of the excess filler more challenging. If you allow the filler to air dry, removal at this stage is far easier. Any remaining filler will require sanding prior to applying the colour. Apply a second round of heat. Allow 1 to 4 minutes for the leather filler to fully cure. Curing leather filler at this stage is essential before moving on to further applications. Moving on to the third application of filler, take a small amount of filler and apply to the areas missed in the second coat. Wipe away excess filler from the palette knife allows for a cleaner repair. This time we're spot filling. We're applying filler to just the small areas missed in the second application. Wipe away excess filler as you go and apply heat as before. Allow 1 to 4 minutes between coats to allow for this filler stage to fully cure. Use your finger or palette knife to check the leather filler has cured. There are no raised edges or areas of concern. Now we apply the fourth and final application of filler for this repair. We apply the filler to the scuff. We clean the palette knife. We then smooth the filler over the entire scuff. The idea here is that the filler remains level with the surrounding leather. You do not want any excess filler raised above the repair at this stage. Remove any excess filler as before. As previously mentioned, any remaining filler once cured will require sanding prior to application of leather colourant. Apply heat to the repair for the final time. Allow 1 to 4 minutes for the filler to fully cure. It is important that the filler is fully cured prior to moving on to any further stages. And the final time we're checking the repair. We're checking for adhesion, that the filler has cured and there are no raised edges or no further filling required. So that's how you use the leather filler from Sofa Rehab. Obviously this repair in this video is not complete. We would go on to apply a further application of leather colourant to disguise the filler. The Sofa Rehab leather filler is suitable for leather and vinyl repairs. It is used in the repair process for pet damage, holes, scratches, cuts, nicks, etc. It is not suitable for cracks in leather. Sofa Rehab sell a leather crack filler for this purpose. The Sofa Rehab leather filler is available from sofarehab.com. You can purchase the filler by itself or as part of one of our many repair kits. We hope you've enjoyed our video. If you have, please do like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or comments or feedback on this video or any of our products, please do reach out to us here.